Before we get into the video, I want to say a few things. Like always, I have to. YouTube requirements. Anyway, I'm now and officially a passport brother. I've been to Vietnam and Thailand, and next I go to the Philippines. I've been in Asia for about 3 months. This video will show what Asian women know that many American women do not. Thailand is great, but Vietnam is better, much better. Vietnam is a place where a lot of Korean men go for wives. However, because of this, the Vietnamese women I have met have given me the impression that they will work with you until you learn the language. Vietnam is filled with beautiful women. I mean filled. I've been to Ho Chi Minh City, or Saigon, Hanoi, and Ngoc Trang. And man, the women in Ngoc Trang are just incredible. I'll make this short. If I could handle the pollution, I would never have left Vietnam. I would still be there trying to learn the language. Vietnam is not racist in any way, and the women there want to be married with children. They want to be wives. You can get married in a few months to a very beautiful, high-quality Vietnamese woman. You can do the same thing in Thailand. And I was told by another passport brother I met in Thailand that you can achieve the same thing in the Philippines within a few weeks. What I mean by high quality are women that are loyal. I met men from Canada, France, England, and Australia who married Vietnamese and Thai women. They moved back to their home country and had no problems. All are still very happily married. Plus, all of these men met their wives when she was working a respectable job. Not on dating apps, not in the bars, or in the pool rooms or the billiard halls, but a respectable job. If you're here for more than 2 weeks, this lets the women know that you're not here as some tourists looking for a good time. These women are looking for a long-term committed relationship. The best way to find them is to go out of the tourist areas. Yes, I'll make videos about my adventures, but since I'm only trying to deal with quality women, the only thing I have to show right now are stuff that can save you a lot of headaches if you visit Asia. So for these videos, I'm not trying to make it sound better than what it is. I'm just going to tell you what I have observed and experienced. One thing I have observed and experienced is that a 20 to 30 year age gap is normal. The women in Asia seem to prefer older looking gentlemen. I said gentlemen, not some poor backpacker. Girls as young as 18 have let me know that they're interested in me. How do I know they were around 18 years old? Because they still had on their high school uniforms. I am 60, and I've made girls this young in Vietnam and Thailand smile. Just think what you can do. I think we'll put this as an introduction to all my female logic videos until something exciting happens. Okay, that's enough. Now let's get into the video.
Men are on husband duty from the first time we take you guys out. We're paying for the dates, we're picking you up, we're protecting you, we're doing things that husbands do. So when I see women say, yes, I'll do these things for my husband, but boyfriend, no, you're gonna have to demonstrate what type of wife you're gonna be. Here's the thing, we cannot trust that people are gonna get married and just change. It doesn't work that way. I know for an absolute fact that it doesn't work that way. If a woman doesn't cook for you before you get married, she's not gonna cook for you when you get married. If she's not fulfilling your needs in the bedroom before you get married, that's not changing with marriage. It goes both ways. If a man is not opening car doors, is not picking up the tab for you before you get married, it will not just automatically start magically when you get married. Getting married makes things official, but it doesn't change the core of who a person is. If your woman is lazy, if your woman doesn't like to cook, if your woman doesn't like to clean, if she's dirty, nasty, she ain't gonna do it just because y'all get married. If your man is stingy, if he doesn't protect you, if he's not emotionally supportive, if he's not there for you, that ain't gonna change just because you guys get married. That's the reason why the divorce rate is so high. Dating is an audition for marriage. You need to show me what it is that you can and will do before I'm going to go and buy a ring and put it on your finger. That's the reason why a lot of ladies are still single.
Doing more of those things.
So what you're saying is, I have to marry you, make you my wife, in order for you to start doing wife things.
I mean, I'm just a girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. Shrika, do you want to marry me?
Yes.
Why?
Because you a provider, a protector, you watch out for me, I love you. Why would I not want to marry you?
I appreciate that, and I love you too. So what you're saying to me is, those are the things you want your husband to do.
Yes.
So you see your husband in me.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So the things I'm doing right now, even though I'm not your husband, you want your husband to do. And the crazy thing is, that's just who I am. Not because this is what I feel like I have to do. I do it because that's who Jeremy is. I'm already a husband. I'm just not your husband yet.
What qualities does that one girl have that doesn't compare to the others?
Oh, commitment and loyalty, respect. Even when it's the most difficult of times, she's still there. She pick up the phone when I call. When I'm hurt, I can count on her to give me a massage, stretch me, cook me dinner when I need dinner. She does pretty much everything. She's there. It's loyalty.
So
Does that loyalty and commitment go both ways, or is it just kind of one-sided?
It depends on the type of loyalty you talking about, because for women are typically sexually loyal, whereas a man, we're loyal with who we invest our time in. So she gets more time than any other woman would get.
If a guy has like shirtless beach pics, I think that's a little different than a woman who has like bikini pics.
Really? Why?
Because the level of attention that men and women receive is vastly different.
I think men talk about it a little bit publicly differently than women do. Like, I think men look at women's Instagrams and they go and they talk about it with everyone and anyone. Whereas like women, we do go look. Of course we do.
Women run passive game. Like, women don't really approach men, but they'll put themselves in positions where they could be approached by men. They won't DM a man, but they'll post pictures to lure him into DMing them via Instagram, social media. So men are salesmen, women are marketers. The difference is, though, when you get into a relationship, there's an expectation that the guy stop being a salesman and like approaching women. However, women were never approaching men to begin with. Women were marketing themselves, so women are continuously marketing themselves even when they're in a relationship. Marriageable man or your Instagram? Go ahead.
Marriageable man. My boyfriend already said for him, I'm going to delete my Instagram soon, actually. Because I see Instagram as just a dating app.
Whoa. Based.
Answer.
Based, okay. And was that something that you arrived at on your own, or was it kind of...
because I mean, again, if you're a certain level of attraction, even for girls, even if you're unattractive, you're still gonna get guys in your DM. It doesn't matter, because we can get a guy easier than a guy can get a girl. And so for me, I want to make him feel like he's the only man, and that comes with making him feel like he has a certain level of status. So I'll gladly delete my Instagram.
I don't think I've ever heard a girl say that on this show. We've interviewed over 100 people.
What would be a red flag job for me?
Yeah.
A garbage man.
What?
Why?
No, that's exactly who I want to marry. So that's a green flag for me. As guys that work those really blue collar jobs. And also, clearly you haven't looked on TikTok. There's so many viral TikToks. Garbage guys are so sweet with kids in the neighborhood. The little kids always love when the garbage man comes. They're always super caring. They love kids. That is such a green flag job to me, because they're hardworking. They're go-getters.
If I want to be feminine, but if I have to step it up.
So you pick and choose when you be feminine.
So you're a man until it's time to be a woman.
Because I have to survive. Yes, I have to survive.
Okay, would you be in a relationship with a guy who was a woman until it was time to be a man? What if I was like, I'm feminine and submissive until I find a woman that wants to be with me?
That doesn't make sense.
I'm never going to find that woman.
Fantastic.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. This is the problem with modern relationships. You are acting like a man until some guy just puts up with your bullshit, but it doesn't make sense if I do it. That means all of you are acting in delusion and living in delusion until it's time to just give up.
Stop the show.
Stop the show.
We're at the club, right? Some dude grabs your ass. And we're in a relationship. We've been together for 10 years.
No.
I look at you. I look at him, and he runs away. He doesn't do shit. Sorry, I don't do anything. What are you doing?
Why? Wait a minute. I'm with my guy.
Yes.
And the guy touches me.
Guy comes
and he
up.
don't do nothing about the guy touching me.
Yes. And then matter of fact, on top of that, I look at you and I say, what do you want me to do here?
I would already check that situation in the first place.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
My chest is hot.
I guess we leaving because you don't fight.
She said, I guess we leaving.
Because we ain't fight. Because you ain't no fighting.
All right, hold on. Stop the show. So it's because I didn't do my masculine duty and protect you, right? That was a problem. I had to even ask you, right? That's a problem. So why the fuck should I tell you to be a lady and stay at home? This is what I'm trying to say. This is what's crazy to me about women. Like, y'all expect us, right?
I'm not a lady because I want to go out with.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you expect me to be a traditional man and put my life on the line to protect your dumb ass that doesn't even want to listen to me at the club, right? But on the other hand, my authority, right? You want me to have this responsibility over you, but without the authority, you should be able to do whatever you want, but I got to be able to put my fucking life on the line to protect you. So in other words, I must be a traditional man at all times, but you can pick and choose when you want to be a lady. You want to go to the club here? Go ahead. You don't have to be a lady in this instant, but I always have to be a traditional man. Tell me why that's a good deal for me. It's not.
It's unfair.
So why would I commit to a girl like you when I could just get a girl that I don't have to tell you can't go to the club? I'm just going to get a girl that does her fucking job, just like me, always doing my job. She doesn't ask me to do my job, be a man, pay the bills, take care of me, protect me. Why should I have to tell her, be a lady, stay in the house? It's not a good deal for me.
Fair point.
That's why we don't commit to you girls that want to go to the club and say, oh, I'm single. Act like you're single when you have a man at home. We just don't take y'all serious.